So it's Indigenous Peoples Day. All right. Very important date in American history. I know it's also Columbus Day, but let's face it, an old, dead white guy of European ancestry who didn't even realize that he never got to India when he started sailing from Europe. He ended up in the Western Hemisphere and had no clue. So let's just get him off the table right now. Back to the Indigenous Peoples Day. Very important day because we need to remember what the white devils have done to Native Americans. Well, like the ethnic cleansing of Indians in Cleveland. I thought that was terrible. I'm really missing Chief Wahoo. I really am. And also the ethnic cleansing done again by the white devils, this time in our nation's capital. That football team, the Washington whatchamacallits. Another example right there. And in fact, there's even ethnic cleansing going on with my butter. I used to buy Land O'Lakes butter. I liked the little Indian princess, thought she was kind of cute, but the ethnic cleansing there as well has eliminated her. So yeah, it's important that we remember what really is going on with Indigenous Peoples Day. It is the ethnic cleansing of almost everything connected with, well, America and Columbus. I mean, frankly, it's unbelievable. And please understand, this is just the beginning. That the whole concept here of getting rid of Columbus and demonizing him and all that is really a way to kind of demonize European ancestry. Hey, full disclosure, I'm an American, but my ancestry is from Europe, from Greece. So you need to know that. And I do apologize for my unforgivable whiteness to those of you who are as woke as I am trying to be. In fact, I like to think of myself as probably one of the most woke talk hosts in all of wokedom. Okay, but here's the next thing we've got to worry about now, or at least take into account, and that is the changing of the name America. We've got to replace America with something that is more politically correct. Well, think about this now. You've got Christopher Columbus, who has been demonized beyond comprehension, and now Columbus Day, even on my iPhone. Even my iPhone says it is Indigenous Peoples Day as well as Columbus Day. And it's like, okay, fine. But what does that really mean? When you get rid of Columbus, this whole Christopher Columbus thing, the next logical step, which is what the woke crowd actually does want, is to change the name of this republic. Because after all, America was named after another dead white guy of European ancestry, Amerigo Vespucci. And so, because he was the guy who actually figured out, well, wait a minute, Columbus didn't end up in India. He actually ended up in the Western Hemisphere. So this guy ends up naming North and South America after himself. Well, if you're going to get rid of Christopher Columbus, and of course that's well on the way of happening right now, the next thing is you got to get rid of the name America, because that too named after a dead white guy of European ancestry. So start thinking now, put your thinking cap on and start asking yourself, what would be a better name for the United States of the A word? Again, because it is Indigenous Peoples Day, we need to start really thinking about this. For example, should it be the United States of the Arapaho? Or should it be the United States of Algonquin? Or should it be the United States of the Apache? Again, we're just on the letter A. So there are lots and lots and lots of opportunities to further wipe out any type of reference to European ancestry. Today is a great example of that. Columbus Day. A lot of people think that Columbus was a really, really bad guy and did terrible things and, blah, 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 blah. But the real thing that's going on now is we're in the process, without even realizing it, going down the road of changing the name America. Because if you can demonize Christopher Columbus, you sure as heck can demonize Amerigo Vespucci. That's what's really in store here. That's what's really in play. And I just thought this would be a good time for you to remember the ethnic cleansing that these white devils are doing to Native Americans, Cleveland, Washington, D.C., Land O'Lakes butter, and God knows what else. And start thinking of some new names for America that will be politically correct, that will show just how woke we all are and just how sensitive we are to the plight of the indigenous peoples here in the United States of the A word. So thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Share this if you would.